Hello YouTube subscribers, viewers, and other people. Cool Mommy One here. And if you guys remember, which you guys probably do because it was a big portion of my channel, was that we had a Fallout 4 series going. And now that Far Harbor is out, I know I missed the other two. Sorry about that. I know I missed the other two DLCs. But just let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see me do it. I mean, I guess the only other one is the Automatron or Automatron. And the workshop really isn't a story DLC, but yeah, so let's get to it. Start off Far Harbor and listen to Valentine. Okay.
This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's Detective Agency with a message for Nick's partner. We've got a new case and it sounds urgent. Stop by the office. I'll be waiting. Setting this to repeat. This is Ellie
Okay. So we have to get to the office. Good thing I'm in Diamond City, right? I'm really hyped to start this. I've been waiting for the DLC. I know that I wasn't on top of the other ones. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's just that I've been busy with work. And if you guys remember, I shipped to boot camp June 20th. And
you're here.
today
We got a new
is
case while you and Nick were out.
May 20th.
Ready to put on the detective hat?
Let's hear it.
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth, Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano?
Just some impressions. He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry, like he couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm a friend of Nick's. He'll remember me. I need his help right away. And then he was gone. He was muttering something on the way out, but no. I'm not sure it was important.
Come on, Ellie. Don't hold out on me. What did he say?
Well, I thought I heard him say something about a daughter and also a radio, but I might have misheard him. Not sure how the two would be connected.
Okay.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
Interesting. Okay, well, since this is a new series, well, not really, it's a continuation of the Fallout series, I guess, but since it's a new, I guess you could say playlist, how long would you guys like the videos to be? Let me know in the comments. Would you like it to be 15 minutes long, 20 minutes? This first one's going to be 30 minutes long just to get everything rolling and started. So, yeah, we'll get that going. And this is on the character that we did the other playthrough on. So, and this is the character that I'm keeping free of mods. The other character is a character that I'm using mods and stuff on. This one, trying not to, or I haven't actually. So. It's kind of sketchy. It is over here, right? Oh, it's all the way over here, actually. And sorry if I sound kind of sick. I'm not actually sick. It's my allergies once again. So. Yeah, sorry about that in advance. I probably should have just went around. But I didn't want to though. So is this actually like all the way? It is. What the hell? Watch there be a boss just to get into the DLC area.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours.
What? Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
I'm with Valentine's Detective Agency. You asked for help?
Oh, thank God. You have to get working right away.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. Nick's client double-crossed us once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip. But we got out. And now, my daughter's missing, and there's only one detective agency I know of in the Commonwealth.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Let's talk money. Investigations for the missing aren't cheap.
Of course. How does 350 cap sound?
What the fuck?
I'll find her.
350
worry.
caps?
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just
I'm
ask.
going to a whole different island. You know, I'm not even gonna ask.
Project log? Radio. Correction? Working. Radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
350 caps. What the fuck? Well, that radio log was the only.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful.
Why is she?
That's how I know she's still alive.
Yeah, no
But
shit. Just
why
tell me
would
where she went.
leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
I don't want to hear how strong she was.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Huh.
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement.
Oh,
We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and
That's
Kenji
what-
can be overprotective.
Nothing else right now.
that's probably what the radio was. She contacted someone on Far Harbor,
Mr.
or whatever the
Nakano,
place is called.
Did
I
you
don't know.
have questions? About my daughter?
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her
Okay.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
No more questions.
Work quickly.
So really, there's no. I mean, unless this is where the radio is. If you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Picture where the key is? Okay, well, good thing I have an expert, right? Lockpick? Yeah.
Guide.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor.
There we go.
I can make my way to them from there.
So is she a synth? That's the new question. God. She sounds young though, so she might have got sucked into that ideology that she could be a synth. And by the way, when you saw me look at that picture, that ended up being the where the key was. But
Finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure Your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Huh.
That's how synths work, Mrs. Nakano. They replace people. This could have happened recently.
I know my own daughter. She's not a synth.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
Far Harbor.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other
Why
ship
she
on
took the
dock
boat?
outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. And here, the payment we discussed. I'll have something more when Kasumi is safely back home.
Oh. Okay. So that was just to find out where she is, but not retrieve her. Where's Detective Valentine? Isn't he supposed to come on this trip with me? Leave the Commonwealth. Let's go. Oh, it does have a guidance system. The hell? Built entirely on a coastal pier on the edge of the island. Well, that's kind of shitty. Because what if the pier collapses? Oh, but here we are. Oh no, are we going into a fog? Man, this looks awesome.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. You don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time.
Huh.
But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Top of the wall.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill.
Oh, hell no. Hold up.
The hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone.
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
There's no time. Look to the fog.
They're coming.
Oh, God! Defend yourselves!
Ready all! Fire at will!
What the Do I have any? Oh man.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
An angler? Oh. Oh God. Move.
Clear. All right.
They spit at you?
Well done, all. Open the gate.
And they're gonna make me walk through the fog? The hell? Oh, okay, we could go down.
Take it one day at a time.
Avery,
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. For your help when we needed it. You deserve this.
Oh, okay.
what's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
Damn.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. People have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
Everywhere I go, nobody's got it easy.
No argument here. I think
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
the fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need
Huh,
to burden
Children
a
of
stranger
Adam.
with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee.
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
Oh.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. Fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories that children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Sounds like you should deal with the children of Adam. Permanently.
The mainlander sees the sense in all this.
I will do everything in my power to keep the peace here. So go, Alan. Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi,
So
right?
the children of Adam
She
are...
headed inland to the synth refuge.
Oh,
Acadia.
God.
Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Well, guys, we got started on our journey in Far Harbor. Ooh, there's gonna be some power armor here. But
You ain't on.
yeah, we got started on that. So, thank you guys for watching, and we'll pick it up by talking to Longfellow.